Hi.
Hi.
My name is Michael Katz, and I'm a founding member of the South Florida chapter of Jewish Voice for Peace, which has a slightly different, more than slightly different position than some of the people here. But I actually wanted to answer a question that you asked before, which is, why are the right-wingers so resistant to even talk about this, to even have a debate? If they're so confident in their position, why don't they want to have a debate? Why are they afraid? And I'll tell you the reason. It's because they know that if you respect basic human rights, if you just say, let's respect basic human rights right now and stick to our principles, that the situation right now is there is no two-state solution. It's one state, that's the reality, which is basically like South Africa, a minority controlling a majority. And those people have a right to vote right now. Whatever we want to happen, as someone who, I believe in tikkun olam, I believe the Jewish people have historically stood for human rights, and I want to stick to that. And so I can't say those people don't have a right to vote. I think they have a right to vote. So I have to say what I support is one secular state with equal rights for everybody. I would just hope everyone would think about that and reconsider their position, because the two-state solution is not happening. Whatever you think, it's not happening.
Well, thank you. I mean, that is, the end of the Jewish homeland, because it will be some other kind of state. And for the reasons I explained, I still think it is important to have the Jewish state of Israel with equal rights for all the peoples within it. I can see where you're coming from. Absolutely. I mean, it does look more and more and more difficult. But in terms of a practicality, I can't see any Israeli government according those 2.4 million Palestinians the vote. I don't see it happening.
Well, the thing is, in South Africa, the white minority there certainly don't want to give up their power, but the world forced them to. And I can't see, and when people find out about it, when people find out, that millions of people are being denied their rights and their basic right to vote on the government that rules over them, and people are going to say, let them vote. Just
it's a little. The analogy is not perfect, because of course, there are young Palestinians who've moved into the one-state camp, but there are millions of Palestinians who want statehood, and they don't want what you're proposing.
Hillary won by 2.5 million votes. So your argument focused. Hillary won by 2.5 million votes.
If you include, it's about each. If you include Gaza, it's about each.
Anyway, are we coming to the end here or not?